Do you think that most men, and that clip came from Crew Season? Shout out to them. I like their content, and I usually agree with them, but I don't necessarily agree with them on this. I don't think that's the overwhelming number of men who waste time like that. I want to know your thoughts on it. I personally don't think that that's a lot of men. There might be somebody somewhere who's doing that, but how many men do you think are sitting back saying, I'm going to purposely destroy this relationship so she can go and file, just purposely sitting there saying, oh, I'm going to do everything that she don't want me to do because I'm out. And it's just for no reason if they are doing it. Like, what do you think that there's more to it than just that maybe she's done some things that's contributed to it, and to the point where he just don't give a, maybe that. And he's still not trying to leave, but maybe giving her an opportunity to get her ish together because he really don't want to leave. Because if you really want to leave and you really don't want to be there, you just leave. I think women are the ones who procrastinate and emotionally leave the relationships, but don't leave physically. Women play games like that. I don't know too many men who move in that way. When women are done in a relationship, they start to show it. They start to do things because they don't care. They're at their wits' end and they don't care no more. So they just start doing stuff. They start going out and not caring or doing whatever because they're done. It sounds more like what women do. I don't think that is most men doing that at all. A lot of women be ready. Like they be ready and waiting for somebody to say, the men are the problem and men do this and men do that. And see, I told you the problem are the men. I think we should be more open to the other person, the male perspective as women. We should be, just like men should be open to what women have to say too, because if you want to work with a person, if you want to be in a relationship with the opposite sex, then you need to understand their perspective. You need to understand where they're coming from. It's not, because otherwise it's just not going to work. You need to understand that person's thought process and yours, and y'all come to an agreement or understanding at least. That's how you compromise. That's how you work together. You can't work together with a person without understanding where they're coming from or not seeing their perspective. That's why I say with relationships, communication is key. Communicating, being able to express your thoughts and your feelings, because we as women, we have emotions, we have feelings. They're not going anywhere. And we like to express our emotions and our feelings, but it could be in a calm, way, loving way. It doesn't have to be obnoxious and just, anger. It doesn't have to have anger associated with it. You should be able to calmly express your feelings, and the other person should be open to listening just as much as you want that person to listen to you. So you have to be able to communicate in a calm manner, an effective manner, and both of you listen to the other person without it being anger and exploding and everybody mad and in their feelings. That's what I think most people need to work on, because I think if that could happen, a lot of people there would be more relationships, because I think communication is the key. If you're trying to communicate with somebody and they're yelling and screaming and they're in their feelings and they're just so bitter and mad, that throws the other person off. So now that person is going to match that energy. So now you got two screaming people and y'all not hearing each other when y'all screaming. Y'all not hearing each other when it's in an anger, when the anger is there, when the frustration is there. So effective communication is the key, in my opinion. If you can do that and hear each other, and then you can calmly express what you thought. A lot of times people are arguing over things that don't make any sense, that ain't really that serious, but because y'all are yelling, you can't hear the other person. And then that's just chaotic, and you keep doing that. And then now you're like, I'm tired of this shit. And then that one is out the door and it's over. People don't know how to effectively communicate. That's one of the major issues that I think why people break up, and they're just tired, because they're tired of trying to be heard. Everybody just want to be heard. I don't think you should want to be right all the time. You should just want to at least be heard, hear the person out, hear what they're saying, and care about what they're saying. You can have good relationships if you're willing to listen to the other person. It can't be my way or the highway, because nobody's going to want to deal with that. Nobody's going to want to fall for that.